Who says you can't tow with the lower truck? Hey guys, Ivan here with IHC Suspension, bringing you a product overview, and today we're going to be talking about our helper back kit for the F-150 platform. So the truck behind us, guys, it is a brand spanking new 2025 F-150 Lobo. It is a four-wheel drive, and it's equipped with the full IHC 3.5 ride quality kit. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to equip it with our IHC helper bag to make sure whenever this customer purchases this truck, he can not only hop, but he can also tow with this truck. That's one of the biggest misconceptions that we hear is once you lower it, you can't really do anything with the truck, which is absolutely not true, guys. So going into what I got here in front of me, guys, it is a very, very simple setup. So I do want to point out that this helper bag kit is 100% bolt-on, so there's no cutting, no drilling, or welding required when you install this lowering kit. It is very, as I said again, very straightforward. So you got some brackets which are going to sandwich on your frame, which is what I got here. It's going to be our outer back bracket. And then we have our inner back bracket, which is going to sandwich the frame. And I am going to pick this truck up in the air, and I'm going to show you exactly how it goes installed after this. Now, we do have our lower back bracket, which becomes part of our leaf pack. And then we also have our IHC bags, which is going to go also bolted up. Now, it's kind of the same thing, guys, what I have on my right to my left. The only thing is on the driver's side, we do have a shock extension to make sure we get a little more travel from our bag to our shock, which again, I can go through all that once we have the truck up on the air and actually the product already installed. So quick overview of what you got here. Now we're going to continue and I'll show you guys once everything's already installed. So we installed the IHC helper bag on the back end, guys. And as I showed you guys on the table, the way this helper bag kit works is it sandwiches on the frame. And what I mean by that is we have our outer back bracket and we have our inner back bracket, and you're gonna go ahead and bolt it up with the hardware provided. Now, our lower back bracket is gonna be part of your leaf pack. And also, as I mentioned, guys, remember this is 100% bolt-on. So this is a $60,000 truck. Nobody wants to go in there and start cutting, welding, or drilling anything. So you go ahead and bolt up your bag. We have our 1/4-inch air lines, which are going to run to a T, and then from the T, we run it over to our shredder valve, which on this particular truck, we routed it by a fuel cap. And I'll show you guys that here in a minute. So as far as specs of the bags, because this is one of the most frequently asked questions, is how much PSI can I put in and how much can I actually lift? The bags are rated for 115 PSI, guys. Now, as how much can it lift? They can lift 1,500 pounds each, which we have 2 of them, which is going to total to 3,000 pounds. Now, that's 3,000 pounds of payload, which is on your bed. Of course, on your hitch, your tongue weight's going to be much less depending on whatever you're carrying on the back end. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get this truck on the ground. I'm going to show you where we air it up, and you guys can actually see the bags inflate, and then also show you a little bit how much travel we have between our frame to our differential, which keeps you from bottoming out. So let's go ahead and do that now. Now, what I want to show you guys is how much travel do we have from our differential to our frame, right? Because that's one of the most important things. Now, if I take a measurement, we're got right at 4 inches, guys, from our frame to our axle, which is pretty good travel, guys, if you guys are going to be just, regular daily driving. Now, if you guys are going to haul or tow with it, then this is why we have our helper bag kit, which is a great add-on. So we got the truck on the ground already, guys, with the helper bag kit already equipped. Now, I want to show you where we put our shredder valve to make it very easy and accessible for you guys. So we put it right here, right by the fuel inlet. As you guys can see, we're going to go ahead and take off our cap. Then we have our shredder valve. Now, I do want to go ahead and mention, guys, currently right now, the bags are completely deflated. So we have absolutely no air in the bags. Now, let me go ahead and get our compressed air. And that's one thing I do want to mention, guys, because we get asked, hey, how do I air it up? Now, this is a manual setup, guys. So what you do, you're going to go ahead and just compress air. A lot of guys, you could do like the onboard compressors to air it up. Or if you just got, a handheld pump, you can use that as well. So for the purpose of the video, I just got some shop air. I'm going to go ahead and, put it in. And again, guys, I have 0 PSI. What I'm going to do is I'm going to inflate it. 2 things are going to happen. The bag's going to fill up with air, and you're going to see the space from our tire defender also increase. So let me do that now. So right there, guys, I am at about 65 PSI. So it's completely inflated. You guys can see we got a lot of lift on the back end, plenty of lift, which is going to give us a lot of travel. Now, I do want to mention, just for the sake of the video, it's not practical, guys, to drive it like this, right? Because it's so high. The purpose of the bags is whenever you put weight. So if we were to load up, say, 2,000 pounds back here, what it's going to do, it's going to bring this down, right? And that is the whole reason for the bags, is to assist you when you're going to tow, when you're going to haul. Now, if you want to let the air out, let's see, all you got to do is push on the actual Schrader valve, and you can see that back end come down. What we like to do, guys, on these bags is, this is another frequently asked question, is like, hey, how much air do I keep on the bags? Which is a great question. Now, what we don't want to do, guys, is have the bags completely deflated at all times, because what that's going to do is going to dry rot the bag and eventually tear it. So what you need to do is have minimum 5 to 10 psi, which is not necessarily going to pick up the truck. All it's going to do is it's going to inflate the bag, and that's going to help you on your compression. This is what helps you tremendously from having to do a C-notch. What I'm going to do is just pump a little bit of air. I got, yeah, right about 5 psi, guys. If you saw that back end, all it did was picked up maybe about a 1/4 inch, which is perfectly fine. So driveline angles are nice and straight because I have absolutely no weight in the bed. The bag's inflated. It's going to help on your compression when you're going to these bigger dips. And then, of course, whenever you do haul something, then you're kind of ready to go. If it squats more, then you pump more air. So I'll put this shredder valve back on, guys. And that's pretty much sums up our helper bag kit. So if you guys are looking at this, if you guys already have a lower truck, this helper bag kit is compatible with any traditional style flip kit. So if you're running a different brand lowering kit, absolutely you could do IHC helper bag kits on it. Now, if you still have questions, remember all our sales rep are truck enthusiasts just like yourselves. So shoot over a DM or simply pick up the phone and give us a call at 956-424-6901, and we'll be more than glad to help you guys out. So thank y'all for watching. You guys stay tuned for the next.